YouTube, welcome in. Today we are going to be watching the first ever Gacha Game Awards run by Styx himself. I love this man. I've hung out with him in person. We chat pretty frequently. Very, very nice guy. And he did invite me to announce one of the winners of the first ever Gacha Game Awards of 2025. So I'm excited to give this a watch. I only know one of the winners. Let's get into it and see.
Gacha games have absolutely exploded in popularity ever since Genshin Impact took the genre mainstream. Gacha games have gone from being perceived as low-effort mobile games to AAA quality cross-platform titles launching onto PC and console as additions to mobile devices.
Indeed.
Today, I want to take a moment here to celebrate the genre. I want to host the very first Gacha Game Awards.
I'm excited to see this, dude. He has good production value.
It isn't influenced by outsider sources. It is a community award show that is voted on by you, the community, hundreds of thousands of you, actually, from dozens of different respective content creators, communities, and game background.
I wish I got more information about this, other than the fact that I could, like, announce a winner, because that was very cool to be a part of, but I didn't know this award show was actually going on until then, or I just forgot. I wish I would have voted. I don't have no hope for fan-voted awards. I mean, at the end of the day, and I do need to make this very, very clear, this is a first ever Gacha award show put together by a content creator. There is no other way for them to get votes from anybody and to make an award show other than it being fan favorite. How the fuck else are they gonna do it, dude? There's literally no other way. Doesn't make sense. So yes, this is gonna be fan voted, but maybe we can bring some more attention to it, and then when the 2026 award shows go on, then everybody's gonna be aware of it and everybody can vote. It'll be great. Wait, yeah. Shiori! You accused Styx of using AI for me and Duck? That's so fucking funny, man. Oh my god, no, I did it willingly. I love Styx, man. I love Styx. Styx has helped me out a lot.
Bringing it all together are dozens of my closest Gacha content creator friends and colleagues with whom I respect and appreciate for being a part of this.
Hell yeah.
Together, we are going to bridge the gap between communities and present the biggest Gacha collaborative effort in the genre's history.
I'm excited, dude.
Welcome to the 2025 Gacha Game Awards. Let's go ahead here and start off with the best narrative in a Gacha game.
Ooh. Good stories help us feel connected to the world that we're playing in. They allow us to relate to characters, to feel the impact of choices and decisions. They enthrall you, they make you laugh, and they make you cry. Hello everybody, my name is Duck TV, and it is my pleasure to present the award for Best Narrative-Driven Gacha Game. And the nominees are Fate Grand Order, Honkai Star Rail, Limbus Company, Reverse 1999, and Nikkei.
This is a goddamn popularity contest, right? So I have to imagine it's going to be Reverse or Nikkei. But if it was me, dude, out of all of these, I'd probably go with Limbus from what I've played. Dude, Limbus narrative is very good. Very good.
Number 5 with 26,743 votes is Limbus Company. At number 4 with 35,184 votes is Nikkei. Coming in at number 3 with 38,913 votes is Reverse 1999. Taking our second place with 52,664 votes is Honkai Star Rail. And
Fate Gold got best narrative, huh? Deadass, it's that good?
Finally, coming in at number 1 as the best narrative-driven Gacha game with 59,232 votes.
Oh my
is Fate
god.
Grand Order.
There are a lot of great options.
That's
Limbus
insane.
Company is dark and complex. Nikkei defies its Gunner allegations and really established itself as a contender. Reverse 1999 absolutely exploded in popularity in the last year with more people enjoying it than ever before.
I even started playing a bit of Reverse in my off time, bro. It's a nice game. It's visually very pleasing.
Honkai Star Rail continues to deliver a narrative that many cannot stop consuming, and Fate Grand Order is a visual novel with more story than any Gacha game that I have ever played.
Dude, I actually got convinced to try Reverse by myself from getting sponsored by them so much. Their sponsor tactics work to get me to play the game. They've asked me to do sponsors after sponsors after sponsors, and I do it every time because I genuinely love the look of the game and I know people love it. And I was like, you know what? After the last one that I did with the Assassin's Creed stuff, I realized I left it too late to even join for that collab, which I was very sad about. But then I was like, you know what? Let's just give it a try, dude. Just give it a try. Just chilling, not taking it too seriously. And I haven't even played that much, but from what I have played, pretty interesting, bro. It's pretty fun.
One of the most fleshed out worlds in the genre. Now let's talk combat.
Action combat throws you right into the thick of things. You're required to react quickly, anticipate movements, as well as read attack
Ruby's
patterns,
so funny, dude.
parries, and counters. Every second counts, and it leaves no moment for downtime. I everyone, my name is Ruby, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for the best action gacha game.
Ooh, wait, no, best action combat. Dude, this has to go to PGR. It's not gonna get the votes. WuWar's gonna get the votes over that, but genuinely, for the best combat, if this is for the best combat, I think PGR deserves that win.
Are Aether Gazer, Genshin Impact, Punishing Gray Ravens, Withering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. At number 5
yeah, because this is fan voted, I'm gonna say it's gonna go to WuWar official.
Aether Gazer with 22,145 votes. At number 4 is Genshin Impact with 53,167 votes.
Damn, that's a lot of votes.
At number 3 is Punishing Gray Raven with 84,624 votes. At number 2 is Zenless Zone Zero with 91,700.
Sticks, fix your subtitles, bro. You're gonna get copyrighted. Oh my goodness.
74 votes. And coming in at number 1 as the best action gacha game is Withering Waves with 124,943 votes.
Wow, that's a lot of votes,
Congrats
dude.
to
GG.
Withering Waves.
Aether Gazer's combat utilizing 3 characters on field at a time is incredibly fun.
So kind of similar to Art Knight's Enfield.
Incredibly fun.
Maybe.
Genshin Impact, elemental reactions, and slower combat.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people asking why Genshin was even up there. Number 1, again, community voted, fan voted. But listen, we got to give it to him. Matching colors was fun for a while. I am a big believer that Genshin's combat system has a lot of potential. It just has nowhere in the game where you can effectively use it for anything other than kill things faster. I feel like there's so much potential with the elemental reaction system that's just underutilized for sure, like you say, with intent, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it is a very cool system. And it is also very easy. Yeah, you can get by with very simple characters, so it's got its own charm to it for sure.
Style feels really impactful and embraces a little more tactics. Punishing Raven's explosive high-octane combat continues to impress all of us. Zenless Zone Zero's more concise, impactful combat style really delivered a fantastic alternative to that.
Yep.
And Withering Waves with its flashy, unique, explosive combat with unique animations for every single new character helped deliver them the win. Now, let's go ahead and move on to turn-based combat.
Yeah, I do think that... That's a bad pause. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. It's Cap. I'm sorry. Every single time somebody pauses on my goddamn face in a video, I'm always like... But, as I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Never mind. Oh yeah, WuWar animations. I do feel like one of the best things about characters in WuWar is the fact that they do have such interesting, very different animations from each other all of the goddamn time. All of the goddamn time. Oh my goodness, it is so cool. Every time there's a new character in WuWar, I'm always so excited to see their combat animations because I know they're going to be so different to everything else. Especially, I think the one that caught me off guard the most was HYTE. Yes, HYTE. That thing, fucking awesome. It was very, very cool. And just and that's what I mean when I say like totally unexpected as well. So cool.
Deliver them the win.
All right,
now
let's keep going.
Let's go ahead and move on to turn-based combat.
It's almost 2026, and usually at the beginning of a year, we like to talk about turning over a new leaf.
True.
Self-improvement, growth. But I'm a gacha gamer, and rather
Sadly, we all are.
I'd rather press auto and pray that my RNG hits harder this turn than last year. I'm Captain Cabinet, and I'm thrilled to present the award for Best Turn-Based Gacha Game, where team building is essential and strategy is everything. The nominees are...
I gotta guess Chaos Zero Nightmare is gonna be up here, right? Pretty sure that
Chaos
is...
Zero
Oh
Nightmare.
yeah, that wins. I don't think there's any chance CZN does not win. It's gotta be HSR for sure. I don't think so. I mean, I know it's a popularity contest, but I feel like Chaos Zero Nightmare might take it home because I feel like a lot of people that play HSR for the combat are very aware of the issues with it as well, which is typically the power creep, right?
Fate Grand Order, Honkai Star Rail, Limbus
We'll
Company,
see.
and Reverse 1999.
Let's
At
take a
number
look.
5 is Limbus Company with 17,224 votes. At number 4 is Fate Grand Order
Confusing
with
combat system.
34,671 votes. Number 3 is Reverse 1999 with 38,248 votes. Number 2 is Chaos Zero Nightmare with 49,912 votes.
Fair.
And coming in
Close,
at number 1, the best turn-based gacha game is Honkai Star Rail with 94,473
Honky Star Rail.
votes. Thank y'all. Peace.
Limbus Company features a ridiculously deep and complex combat system. Fate Grand Order is a classic. Reverse 1999 is beautiful
so
and a little
funny,
more
my God.
friendly to newer players. Chaos Zero Nightmare is brand new and is on everyone's mind.
True.
And Honkai Star Rail, well, you don't really
It's
get
Honkai
much
Star
better than
Rail.
their level of special effects, their depth, and their aesthetic. Now, for the final combat category, we're going to go ahead here and discuss idle combat.
Idle games are some of the most casual, friendly games you can find.
It's
you can take them
me!
with you on the move, you can play them anywhere, and they require very little investment. Unless you want to, that is. They value your time and reward you for playing when you want, instead of requiring you to play for hours on end every single day. Hey guys,
True.
my name is Bran Online, and today it is my pleasure to present the award for Best Idle Gacha Games. Our nominees are AFK Journey,
What do you think wins
Eversoul,
here?
Mobile Legends Adventure, Nikke, 7 Nights Rebirth. At number 5 is
Nikke, AFK Journey, to be honest. I'll be honest, bro. I didn't even know Nikke was an idle combat game.
Eversoul with 13,784 votes. At number 4 is AFK Journey with 27,451 votes. At
Yep.
number 3 is 7 Nights Rebirth with
I am very surprised AFK Journey came so low on the list.
28,914 votes. At number 2 is Mobile Legend Adventure with 43,019
Yeah.
votes. And coming in at number 1, steamrolling the competition as the best idle gacha game is Nikke with 70,624 votes.
A lot of
Eversoul
votes,
is
dude.
a beautiful free-to-play friendly game. AFK Journey is a little
I ain't gonna cat, dude. I was looking down, reading the things for the numbers, of course. I didn't think the full cam was gonna be on the screen, bro. I thought it was gonna be edited, like the different games going on and stuff. So I'm just fucking sat there, like I'm freaking good at something, dude.
Votes.
God.
Eversoul is a beautiful free-to-play friendly game. AFK Journey is a little bit less AFK, but still heavily channels that AFK nature. 7 Nights Rebirth.
Oh, interesting. Maybe it's less AFK than the other games, but I played AFK Journey a lot, and played is a strong word for that game because I feel like every single aspect of it is literally AFK.
Lets you grind the game and premium currency totally automatically. Mobile Legends Adventure is one of the biggest idle games in the entire world, and Nikke,
Interesting. I never heard of
combining
it.
its storytelling, its voice acting, its generosity, and character models, left it as the clear winner.
Oh, they generous,
now it's time to
all
move
right.
on from combat.
They
so
generous, all right. They give the girls a second D to go with the first one.
let's go and discuss the world.
Large, explorable worlds allow you endless freedom to enjoy and enthrall yourself in something out of the norm. They add depth to a story, they elaborate on characters and their lives. They make you want to learn more, and trigger that little hit of dopamine you get whenever you find a hidden chest tucked away somewhere. Hey, my name is Genazod,
Hey,
and it is
Genazod.
my pleasure today to
Is that
present
how you
the
say your
award.
fucking name?
Hey, my name is Genazod, and it
Genazade.
is my pleasure today to present the award for the best open world gacha games. Our nominees are Blue Protocol Star Resonance, Genshin Impact,
For best
Infinity
open
Nikki,
world?
Tower of Fantasy, and Wuthering Waves.
What is TOF doing here? To be entirely fair, I have not tried TOF since they changed it to less gacha, more MMO. So that's fine. Maybe I should try it still. What do I think is going to win here for best open world? It depends what audiences this voting went out to. I mean, I think Wuwa sweeps it, but I think it's got to be close between Genshin and Wuwa.
Coming
Has
up
to
at
be.
number 5 is Tower of Fantasy with a whopping 274 votes.
No, you couldn't just leave it out. Like, if you put something else there, why?
Real heavy hitter there. At number 4 is Blue Protocol Star Resonance with 2,046 votes. At number 3 is Infinity Nikki with 4,084 votes. At number 2 is Wuthering Waves
Wow.
with 132,000.
This has got to be rigged, bro. This category's got to be rigged. Holy shit. What do you mean it went from 200 votes to 2,000 to 4,000 to 132? There's no other game that got in between those votes? That's insane. Holy shit. Genshin got to be close to it, like 150k.
479 votes.
Right.
Pretty big difference there. And then coming up at number 1
It's got to be like
as the
150k.
best open world gacha game is Genshin Impact with 144,513
It was close.
votes.
Now listen, what do I think has the better open world between Genshin and WoW. I think there are multiple arguments to be made here. This is important, and it's a very important distinction for me to make. The open world exploration. WoW takes the cake literally easily. Oh my god, WoW is so much more fun in terms of the exploration mechanics for the open world, by far. But what game has, overall, the better open world? I do think Genshin. I do. I enjoy the open world aspects of Genshin a bit more. I enjoy the world building. And listen, I think WoW will get to the same level, if not more, in time. Just, it can't yet. It can't. The biggest reason why Genshin's open world is so rich is because it's been out for so long, right? And I think the same will come with WoW. We haven't had to go back to the first ever region in the game to get to find, you know, hidden texts or writings or murals about what's going to happen in the fourth region of the game in WoW yet. Just like in Genshin, we constantly go back to, we can go back to Dragonspine and find out new information about frickin' Nodcry. We can go back to Sarumi Island and check out murals on the wall that literally tell of the creations of the Three Moons made by Nibelung, a character that was only introduced a couple of years ago or a year ago. It's like, it's very hard to compare the two in terms of best open world. I think both are phenomenal games. My vote would have gone to Genshin for those reasons, though. The world building is just
pretty surprising.
Great.
Back to you, Sticks.
Tower Fantasy is one of the best
MMO
gacha games out there with a fantastic world to explore. Blue Protocol Star Residence is very much the same. Infinity Nikki has a stunning world with a focus on dressing up your character and appealing to a largely ignored demographic. Wuthering Waves is some of the most...
He had to throw in that jab there, dude. Bro was being done dirty by Infinity Nikki. Listen, me too, bro. Me too. I refuse to do sponsors for them now. They keep asking. I'm sorry. Not happening, bro. Not happening.
It's breathtaking world environments and areas. Genshin Impact's world is gorgeous, it's full of life, and provides a very different experience to any of its competitors. Now let's talk voice acting.
You don't always need voice acting in the game to
this will be
appreciate the
interesting.
or the story is being told. But good voice acting is definitely the way to elevate the experience. From yelling at epic abilities, or even the sad driven moments, the funny silly moments. Me mem.
Oh
Hi,
god.
my name is Cherry, and it is my pleasure today to present the awards for the best voice acting in the gacha games. In no particular order,
Dude,
the nominees
I kind of hope Reverse is up here.
are Honkai Star Rail,
It is.
Nikkei, Path to Nowhere.
Ooh, okay, I gotta keep it a buck here, dude. It's gotta be between Reverse and WoW. It has to be. Reverse voice acting is so goddamn good, but Wuthering Waves voice acting post 1.0, 1.x, WoW's voice acting has been insane. So good. Fine on sweet, but this is why I feel like, and listen, no shade to any of the voice actors, but I see this a lot. For me, for a video game to win best voice acting, the first thing that comes to my mind should not be, well, that one character's voiced really good. It shouldn't be Fine on Sweep, it shouldn't be, but Fine on's voice acting's goated. I agree. But the first thing you think should be, wow, I can't decide who has the best voice, or like, wow, it just sounds so natural. WoW for me during Septimont was fucking peak, dude. But Reverse, you feel everevery ounce of emotion.
Reverse 1999. And
So I'm curious here. This is going to be close.
And at 5th place is Honkai Star Rail with 22.
5th place? 5th is crazy. What is Path to Nowhere?
1,534 votes. At 4th place is Wuthering Waves.
Who voted on this? What the fuck is Path to Nowhere? I gotta play this fucking game. Brother, what the fuck?
With 23,891 votes. At 3rd place is Path to Nowhere with 25,413 votes. At 2nd place, it's Goddess of Victory Nikkei.
Okay,
with
Reverse one.
34,000.
Wow, I gotta check out Path to Nowhere, dude.
24 votes in. And coming in at 1st place, the best voice acting in the gacha game is Reverse 1999.
How many votes?
At 54,815
Fair.
votes. Crazy! I love all the voice acting in all the gacha games that we play. Can't wait to see more gacha games in future.
Defining good
Reverse does have goated voices, dude. Genuinely, I'm fine with it. I'm very surprised the others came in so low, though.
voice acting is tough. Honkai Star Rail delivers some incredible performances. Wuthering Waves continue to get significantly better over time. Path to Nowhere's more mature voice acting really sells its darker theme. Nikkei's voice acting is some of the most impactful in the genre.
True.
And finally, Reverse 99 with their versatility, their regional dialects just enhance the game in a way that no other gacha game does. Now,
True.
Let's talk about the best husbando and best waifus in gacha gaming.
Attractive men and women are just
of course
as
they got
large a
Sevi
reason
for
to
it,
pull
dude.
new characters as meta characters are. Everybody enjoys pleasant things to look at.
Silas.
But not every game has an appealing cast of characters to choose from, especially when it comes to husbandos. Hey, my name is Sevi, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for the best husbando gacha games. Our nominees are Arknights, Fate Grand Order.
Oh, it's just in. Oh, dude, of course it's going to be fucking Love and Deep Space. Of course it is. Why is this even a category?
Limbus Company, Love and Deep Space. At
Why
number
is this even a
5
category?
is Limbus Company with 13,640.
What do you mean? Clockhead, dude?
14 votes. At number 4 is Fate Grand Order with 27,125
Then it's gonna be
votes. At number 3 is Arknights with 41,692
Then Honkai, then Lads.
votes. At number 2 is Honkai Star Rail with 61,851 votes.
Understandable.
And coming in at number 1 as the gacha game with the best husbandos is Love and Deep Space.
I mean, there's no way that doesn't win.
53,649 votes.
This was an expected outcome, honestly. Limbus Company has some great males. Fate Grand Order has quite a few more. Arknights.
They added a house to Lads? How many bedrooms?
And are quite big beefcakes.
Yup.
The Honkai Star Rail pushes out very attractive men every few patches, but nothing comes close to the husbandos in Love and Deep Space, a gacha game that is dedicated to
I'm surprised ZZZ wasn't up there.
Now let's talk waifus.
Waifu games
it's gonna
are
be
some
here.
of the most popular gacha games in the entire genre. And boy, do we love gooning to them.
Yup.
If there's one thing that stands out beyond any other, it's that when we see a character drip,
Holy
we
contacts,
start
dude.
drooling. My name is Ufi TV, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Waifu Gacha Game.
ZZZ has like 6 husbandos? Bro, Limbus fucking Company was up there.
Games. Our nominees are Azure Lane, Brown Dust 2,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nikkei, Snowbreak, and Zenless Zone Zero. And
Okay, oh god. I'm not very well versed in these games. Zenless Zone Zero's got some great animations. Nikkei, absolute 10 out of 10 character designs though, I will say, from the left to the right, absolutely amazing. There's no downward curve in Nikkei, I feel like. Brown Dust 2, on the other hand, is very much a Guna game with a lot, and I mean a lot to look at. Almost too much to look at. Snowbreak? I don't, well, Snowbreak, sorry, I don't know the full name of the game for any reason at all. Snowbreak is a very good game, honestly, and if we're talking about the game itself, Snowbreak, honestly, very much deserves to be up here. Snowbreak is very good. The characters, very nice to look at. And Azure Lane, aren't they battleships? I'm not very well versed in these games.
our winners are, at number 5 is Snowbreak.
Wow! Okay, Brown Dust 2 is winning.
With 21,814 votes.
Brown Dust winning.
At number 4 is Azure Lane.
Yep.
With 24,467 votes. At number 3 is Zenless Zone Zero.
Yup.
With 45,019 votes.
Yup.
And coming in second place
Nikkei.
is Brown Dust 2 with 50,024 votes. And coming in at number 1,
Why'd you say it like that, Ufi?
24 votes.
Listen, I need y'all to hear I need y'all to listen to the umph on the first letter of this.
And coming in
Why'd you say it like that?
at number 1 as the gacha game with the best waifus is Nikkei.
Honestly, deserved. The characters look fucking goated in Nikkei. Brown Dust 2, I genuinely haven't seen too much of, but I've heard Styx tell me it's actually a really good game outside of the Guna element. Same with Nikkei. Apparently both of those games are more than just Guna games for a lot of people. I do want to try Nikkei one day when I have more time on my hands. And then Brown Dust 2, there's going to be everything but time on my hands if I play that game, because my goodness, okay.
With 84,860.
It's a lot of votes.
As someone that admittedly and undeniably plays every single one of those games, I can concur. Snowbreak has gone super gooner, and it works. Azure Lane has designs that blow your mind. Zenless has some crazy characters as well, and they lean very heavily into the waifu meta.
Yeah, they do.
Brown Dust 2 is about as degenerate as these games come, but Nikkei seems to pull ahead.
I've literally seen like one clip of Brown Dust 2, and it was sent to me by one of my mods who said don't watch it on stream, and I watched it on stream, but not with it open on stream. It was like in a Discord message, but my camera was still on, and chat could tell exactly what I was looking at, and it's a lot, dude. It's a lot. It's genuinely not a game that I would ever play, just because the Gooner elements are literally too much for me. Genuinely, it's too much.
Due to the designs of the characters, but also beyond that, the characters and their respective personalities themselves. Now let's talk lore.
The next award that I'm about to present to y'all is a very special one. It's also a...
Wow, this one might be really tough. I imagine OG Arknights is going to be up here. I imagine Limbus is going to be up here. I imagine Genshin's going to be up here. I imagine Ruwar's going to be up here. And then I don't know for the final one.
Category that might scare off some gacha players sometimes because it requires reading.
Yep.
Hey guys, it's Kaijo, and I'm about to announce the winner for best lore in a gacha game.
Let's see.
I also want to use this opportunity to give a huge shout out to all these amazing lore content creators.
Hell yeah.
Because if you guys would not cover that stuff on YouTube, I think most gacha players would not understand.
Most of us would have stopped playing the game a long time ago.
The lore of their games at all.
Yep.
Since, let's be honest, they don't read. All right, guys, here
Listen, bitch.
are the nominees. Arknights, Blue
Arknights, not surprised about.
Archive, Fate Grand Order, Genshin Impact, and Honkai Star Rail.
I think Genshin sweeps this. I don't know about the lore in Fate, but I know the series of Fate is convoluted as fuck and incredibly confusing, so I wouldn't be surprised if barely anybody voted for that. I imagine it might even come in last, or Blue Archive would. Arknights lore is absolutely insane. It is incredible. Oh, listen, I don't know about Fate Go. I don't know. I just know that the overarching lore of the Fate series in general is incredibly convoluted and confusing, and nobody likes the fact that it's incredibly confusing and convoluted, so I don't know about the game. Honkai Star Rail's got good lore, for sure, from what I kept up with. Genshin's is just so rich. It's going to be between Arknights and Genshin for me.
That's my opinion!
And here are the winners. At the number 5 spot,
Number 5's got to be... I would think number 5 would be Blue Archive or Fate.
we got Blue Archive with 11,000 votes. Number
4's got to be Fate or Honkai, but probably Fate.
4 is Honkai Star Rail with 33,000 votes.
Okay, I got to assume that, bro, number 3 has to be Fate. There's no way that...
At number 3, it's Genshin Impact.
That's insane. That's crazy to me, dude. For lore, that's crazy to me. Wow.
With 45,000 votes. At the number 2, we got
Fate 1, really? Yeah, to be fair, I have no idea about this. I'm kind of surprised for lore, Arknights is above Genshin. But for world building, like, Arknights has some insane world building, dude. And I don't know all the lore of Arknights, so maybe it is. I would have personally voted for Genshin. Fate Go lore is that good? Genuinely? Fate Go lore is that good?
Nights with 61,000
Fate Go's been out for over a decade. So is Game of Thrones Season 8, baby.
votes. But there can only be one winner. And the winner is Fate Grand Order.
That's insane.
112,000 votes. Absolutely smashed that number. Crazy. Congratulations.
Damn, maybe I should play Fate Go. No, I'm kidding, I'm not playing Fate Go. Maybe I should watch some lore videos, though. That sounds pretty interesting.
To Fate Grand Order for winning best lore.
Congrats.
This honestly made a lot of
huge.
sense. Blue Archive is a cute slice-of-life game with a dark, very dark undertone. Honkai Star Rail has a lot of depth to its world, and Genshin is very much the same. Arknights' lore is more expansive than almost any other, but there's no competing against Fate Grand Order. It is basically a visual novel.
Oh,
now,
really?
Let's go ahead here and talk best
Is that how it
major
plays?
patch in a gacha game.
Gacha games
Best major... Is that... Wait, is this fucking Card of Year's VA?
are ever improving. They expand on the world and the characters.
What the
They
hell?
introduce new gameplay features that continue to innovate. They add quality of life improvements that make things a little easier. And they introduce
Sick
new
lineup,
combat
dude.
mechanics to challenge the players and keep things fresh. Hello, my
I thought this was a balaclava in the back.
name is Amanda Rochelle, and I am honored to present the award for Best Major Patch in a Gacha Game.
Hell yes, brother.
And our nominees are Arknights Episode 15, Genshin Impact 6.0.
Oh, I don't care what anybody says, dude. WoW 2.0 sweeps here. Wait, does it actually? I'm trying to think back. I'm trying to think back to 2.0. 2.0 was very good. It was very good. 6.0 was also very good, but I think WoW 2.0 probably takes it.
Star Rail 3.0. Wuthering Waves
There's no way ZZZ 2.0 takes it.
2.0. And Zenless Zone Zero 2.0. At number 5 is Zenless Zone Zero 2.0 with 32,024 votes. At number 4 is Genshin Impact 6.0 with 53,142 votes. At
What was fucking Arknights episode 15? The fuck? Was that like insane?
number 3 is Arknights Episode 15 with 56,228 votes.
Gotta be
At
damn good.
number 2 is
You've got to think, guys, the story might have been incredible for Genshin Impact 6.0, but Best Major Patch doesn't only incorporate story. It incorporates a lot of different things, and 2.0 for WoW came with so much juice, dude. It came with so much juice. Brother, below HSR? I mean, I wouldn't have put it below HSR, to be fair. I wouldn't. HSR 3.0, it was good, but I don't think it was as good as 6.0 for Genshin, personally. But again, that's just, I enjoy things very differently for HSR and Genshin.
Honkai Star Rail 3.0 with 82,092 votes.
Goddamn.
And coming in at number 1 as the gacha game with the best major patch of
Yeah,
2025
gonna
is
be
Wuthering
fucking
Waves
insane.
2.0
It was so good.
with 172,682 votes.
That's a lot of votes.
Congratulations to all the nominees and to the winner.
Let's be honest,
Yeah, they obviously mean Luna 1 instead of 6.0, but everybody who's voting knows what 6.0 is.
majority of Zenless has been enjoyable. Genshin Impact with Nod Cry has been relatively well received. Honkai Star Rail is always killing it at the top.
Well, I think basing everything off of gacha revenue is sometimes damaging, because yes, Honkai Star Rail is usually at the top, but there are a lot of complaints about that goddamn game, bro, by the community. I see it day in, day out. My goodness, the amount of complaints about not only the story, but also power creep and characters not doing this and that, and then the new issues and stuff. Like, just because they make it a shit ton of revenue doesn't necessarily mean everybody's loving it, or like the grand amount of people are loving it as well. No animations, NPC models, yeah, stuff like that. Like, but community also is much bigger than other people. Yeah, HSR has a huge community, dude, huge community. But yeah, just like I don't think saying something has a low gacha revenue as, oh my god, the game's terrible. Like, that's just not how it works. It's like exactly like this, right? Wuthering Waves is typically like in the top 10 for gacha revenue, but it's usually at the lower end of that list, towards the 10 instead of the 1, and many people consider it the best gacha game right now. It's not about the income they generate on iOS or anything else. It's about how much the players like the game and the community feedback and the the dev feedback and everything like that. It's not all about the revenue. It's about the enjoyment. It isn't the best though, and that's your opinion. I ain't gonna argue your opinion, but it literally won players' voice, so the players think it's the best. Like, that's just what it is.
Any gacha game in the genre, and it truly shows.
It is
now,
what it is.
Let's talk about free-to-play friendliness.
You know, playing and enjoying gacha games can be quite expensive, especially when you consider the cost per pull or how peak those character designs are. You know you want to pull on each and every one, and every time you get one, the next character's better than the one you just secured. I know, man. 10 pulls per week, if you're lucky. 50-50 chance. A lot of us complain about that. About no pity at all, bucko.
Yep.
My name is Gacha Smack, and I'm here to present the award for the 2025 Best Free-to-Play Friendly Gacha Game, voted by none other.
I would say probably Nikkei wins this.
Than you, the community. Here are our nominees, starting off with Arknights, Azir Lane.
I think Nikkei rolls this category.
Blue Archive, Nikkei. And last, but
Nikkei is so free-to-play friendly.
Definitely not least, Punishing Gray Raven. Coming in at number 5, we have Blue Archive with 22,084 votes. Coming in at number 4, we have Nikkei with 40.
Wow, it surprises me it's at number 4. Holy shit.
48,461 votes. And now for number 3.
Nikkei is like incredibly free-to-play friendly because the pity is pretty low. There is the 50-50, I think, as well, to be fair. But as soon as characters are off the limited banners, don't they go straight to standard as well?
Azir Lane with 51,116 votes. And here comes the interesting part. Coming in at number 2, don't hold your breath, Arknights with 64,000 212 votes.
PGR
And
won,
now
huh?
Our 2025 best free-to-play friendly gacha game winner. And it's not even close. A overwhelming victory coming in at 102,814 votes. Punishing Gray Raven.
Is PGR that free-to-play friendly, dude?
Congratulations,
Genuinely?
Kudo Games. You guys won it, and I think you deserved it.
Finding free-to-play friendly gacha games is a bit different.
Guaranteed character every patch. Oh, then what the fuck, of course.
Gacha is predatory by its very nature, but Below Archive has such a low cost and high currency turnover that it's easy to
You literally cannot get much more free-to-play than that.
acquire every character. Nikkei rewards you with so much premium currency and free pulls, it almost feels like they're giving you characters completely free. Azure Lane allows you to acquire characters without the need to spend money. Arknights has earnable premium currency through various means, and Punishing Gray Raven has such a low cost for characters and weapons that it's almost impossible to miss obtaining everyone. Now let's go ahead and talk about the best non-character gacha game.
Not all gacha games are character gacha games. Some offer classes, others cosmetic. And
Where wins me? You better be on this list. I swear to goddamn God, and you better win. I swear to God, dude.
It is my pleasure, Mrs. Sticks, to bring to you the non-character gacha game award.
It's not just the best non-character gacha game, it's the best game,
Our
period.
nominees are Blue Protocol Star Residence.
Where wins me?
Crystal
No question.
Avalon,
Where wins me?
Duet Night Abyss.
Where wins me?
Where wins?
There's gonna be like one vote for each of the others, maybe two for Duet Night Abyss. Where wins me's gonna get millions.
Meet. At number 4 is Crystal Avalon.
How many votes?
With 14 votes.
I was kidding.
Number 3 is Blue Protocol Star Resonance with 273 votes. At number 2 is Do It Night Abyss with 37,154 votes.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. For the next award show, if there's something that gets like 14, just don't even include them, man. Just make it between two. Just make it between DNA and Where Wins Meet. Get it over with, because this has got to be embarrassing, bro. Just don't even include the 14-vote game. Nah.
And coming in at number 1, my personal
Where Wins
favorite,
Meet.
as the best
This is going to be the biggest sweep as well, dude. This is going to be like, what, 170,000 votes?
non-character gacha game is Where Wins Meet with 51,000.
Yeah, maybe I went a bit overboard there, but you're missing out, guys. You're missing out. Play Where Wins Meet.
892 votes.
Christ.
So congratulations to Where Wins Meet. I will continue playing you. And honestly, I continue to play most of these games, but I really love Where Wins Meet.
There aren't a lot of non-character gacha games. Maybe that's going to change moving into 2026.
Hope so.
Crystal of Avalon had Class Gacha. Blue Protocol Star Resonance had Imagine an Outfit Gacha. Do It Night Abyss and Where Winds Meet both offer cosmetic gacha, with Where Winds Meet.
I'll keep it real, dude. They probably didn't put Infinity Nikki as the thing because of the trauma with Infinity Nikki, right? Surely. Because surely Infinity Nikki would have got more than 14 fucking votes.
Pulling quite a bit ahead. Now let's talk music.
Music aids in elevating games.
Music!
It heightens
My
moments of
goat!
tension. It creates a sense of importance, of peace, of accomplishment.
I feel like Genshin has to win.
Or sorrow. The
ZZZ,
soundtrack
Genshin,
is
Wuwa.
one of the most important aspects of a video game. Hey, my name is Marco Meatball, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Soundtrack in a Gacha Game. Our nominees are Arknights, Genshin Impact, Grand Blue Fantasy, Nikkei, Punishing Gray Raven.
Very surprised Wuwa's not up here, but then again, I mean, it's best overall soundtrack, and Wuwa's music got very good very recently. I mean, out of these games, Genshin
At number
did.
5 is Grand Blue
Arknights is
Fantasy
close.
with 35,261
Genshin
votes.
wins this. Hoyo
At
makes
number
never
4
miss.
is Genshin Impact with 4.
There is zero fucking shot. Where did you find these people?
35,078 votes. At number 3 is Nikkei with 52,018 votes. At number 2 is Punishing Gray Raven with 71,943 votes.
PGR has a good-ass soundtrack, dude. But this is fucking Hoyo mix we're talking about. I think if there's one thing Hoyo constantly do good, it is music. And Genshin, dude, has some of the best music in any Hoyo game, in my opinion. I want Arknights to win at least.
And coming in at number 1
it does.
is the gacha game with the best soundtrack.
Arknights has good music too. Very nice music.
90,481
Wow,
votes.
that's crazy.
Honestly, these games all had phenomenal.
Proves not everyone's taste can be trusted, but you know what this is a good thing for? Guys, listen, this is the first ever, like I said, the first ever Gacha Game Award show. That means next year when this happens again, you will know it exists and you will go vote, because I guarantee you 90% of the people in the chat here didn't even know this was happening and didn't vote on it, right?
Soundtracks. Grand Blue Fantasy's boss music is incredible. Genshin Impact has such phenomenal general soundtracks. Nikkei's battle and event music are always absolute bangers.
Yeah,
Punishing
true.
Raven and Arknights, however, genuinely leave people asking if they come up with the songs and music first and then animate
create
scenarios
the game and stuff around it.
That music. Now let's talk most degenerate gacha games.
Hey, what is up, guys? Guitar Rock here. We have had the best husbandos. We have had the best waifus.
This, dude?
What we haven't had is the award for the most degenerate gacha game. Now, these games are for only the most cultured of gacha gamers, and with some of the most down-bad character designs, stories, and of course situations. It is my pleasure today to present to you guys the award for the most degenerate gacha game. Now, our nominees are...
It's gotta be Brown Dust 2.
Brown Dust 2, dude, Love and Deep Space, Nikkei Goddess of Victory, and of course, Snow Break.
Lads is getting there, not gonna count. There's some such shit going down in Lads, but this has to be Brown Dust 2.
The winners are, at 5th place...
It shouldn't even be a question.
With 21,517 votes. At 4th place... Snowbreak with 24,951 votes.
No, then Lads
at
probably.
3rd place,
Knowing the
Nikkei
votes.
Goddess of Victory with 35,044
then
votes.
Lads.
At 2nd place, Brown Dust 2.
Really?
With 50,600.
I'm very... Dude, people need to see one clip of Brown Dust 2 to know that if this wasn't fan-voted, this is just fucking blatantly incorrect. Lads is definitely a Guna game, but for degenerate, Brown Dust 2 should have literally nuked the stratosphere with these other games.
14 votes. And last but
that
not
game,
least,
on the starting screen, you can literally, like... I'm not even going to get into it. It's fucking wild. I'm not very well versed in these games.
1st place, the most degenerate gacha game out there is Love and Deep Space with 91,724 votes. So, congratulations to Love and Deep Space, and big shout out to Styx for having me on.
We love gooning over husbandos, over waifus. Azure Lane's ship waifus are phenomenal. Snowbreak lets you do some weird things with them. Nikkei's just unabashedly in your face. Brown Dust 2 has gone full on degenerate, and Love and Deep Space pretty much tops them all. Targeted at husbando lovers over waifu. See? We all love to get our goon on. Now let's talk art.
Art and visuals help give meaning to the numbers and values in our games. Intricate world design immerse us into the world and the events that are happening. Captivating character designs can help us fall in love with the characters.
I hope Limbus is up here.
Special effects help engage us with the combat. My name is Rednew, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Art Direction.
Let me see what the nominations are here. Gotta be Arknights,
Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Reverse 1999, and...
Dude, I'm being dead serious here. I have to go with Reverse. I have to go with... It's so consistent throughout. I have to go with Reverse.
At number 5 is Reverse 1999 with...
Shocker.
22,000.
I'm shocked.
415 votes. At number 4 is Genshin Impact with 44,022 votes.
Gotta win.
At number 3 is Wuthering Waves with 52,717 votes. At number 2 is Arknights with 55,490 votes.
Fair.
And coming in at number 1 as the gacha game with the best art direction is Honkai Star Rail.
Fair.
With 82,569.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Listen, no shade against HSR. Maybe a tiny bit of shade against HSR. I don't know. I feel like for art direction, art design, HSR taking the cake from all of these is kind of crazy. It's got great visuals and great cutscenes and stuff, but for me, that's not what art direction is and art design, right? For me, that's more like the grand scope of the world and the scenery and how things look and character designs and things like that. I mean, to be fair, if I look at someone from the Zhanjiao Lo Fu, I know they're from the Zhanjiao Lo Fu, so maybe maybe it's. I gotta give it more credit, bro.
500.
I gotta give it more credit.
That's a pretty big jump.
Reverse 1999's art style is absolutely stunning. Genshin Impact's world design is incredibly detailed. Wuthering Waves took world and character designs and then just magnified them. Arknight's entire aesthetic just oozes quality and appeal.
It does.
And Honkai Star Rail's design, their character models and the combat aesthetic are just out of this world. Now let's talk best gacha release of 2025.
Every year we have several gacha game releases that take the world by storm. Just last year we've had
Chaos Zero
Ghost
Nightmare,
Recon 2, Infinity Nikki, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero.
Chaos Zero Nightmare.
2025 has had just as many, maybe not high profile, but games that absolutely dominated in their own respective ways. Hey guys, my name is Mr. Pokey, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Gacha Releases of 2025. Our nominees are Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, Stellar Sora, Chaos Zero Nightmare.
Fuck, Uma Musume, dude! It's between Chaos Zero Nightmare and Uma Musume.
Persona 5 Defense.
I hope Uma Musume
and last
wins.
but not least, Uma Musume. Coming in at rank number 5 is going to be Stellar Sora with 12,571 votes. Coming in at number 4 is Persona 5 Defend X with 33,290 votes.
What the fuck is Shadowverse?
It's Shadowverse Worlds Beyond with 41,640 votes.
Then
and number 2
Chaos Zero
is
Nightmare.
Chaos Zero Nightmare with 61,040 votes.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the number 1 best gacha release of 2025 for Uma Musume Pretty Derby at a whopping 112,000.
Wow, that's a lot, dude.
Stellar Sora ended up being an incredibly fun gacha game.
needs to pee,
Persona
baby.
5 The Phantom X was an incredibly enjoyable adaptation. Shadowverse Worlds Beyond gave fans of the Shadowverse TCG
No
something
DNA. I think they're only classing character gacha games, which I hope they remove that rule for next year, because I really do feel like I feel like Where Winds Meet would be up for a lot more of these categories as well, to be honest.
But Chaos Zero Nightmare broke onto the scene with love, with passion, and Uma Musume just obliterated all of its competition, coming in as the #1 gacha game release of the year. Now let's talk the best gacha game overall this year.
Some games have incredible stories
Gacha game of the year?
you in a narrative spanning years. Others have combat that tests your timing, reflexes, and patience. And then we have games that are casual and rewarding. But the undeniable fact remains, there can only be one true best gacha game of 2025. Hey, my name is Saint, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Gacha Game of 2025. Our nominees are Arknights, Genshin Impact.
Wow. For 2024, oh god, that is tough. For me personally, it is definitely between Genshin and Muwa, because it's the two that I played the most. 2025 as a whole, we had so much Inceptimon in 2025, dude. And I feel like we've only just recently started getting into the good shit for Genshin. I'd probably go with Wuwa for 2025, to be honest. I don't know. Genshin's still very close. I think they've done incredible things with No Cry. Incredible things.
Musume, and of course, Wuthering
Genshin
Waves.
gonna get last?
Now,
Nah, it won't.
Time for the results. At number
Genuinely, I think HSR will get last here.
5, with 41,223 votes,
Lot of votes.
we'll have Honkai Star Rail.
Yep.
Congratulations, Dewey.
Next up, I think probably gonna get Arknights.
4, with 47,928
Or Genshin, to be honest. It could be both.
votes, Uma Musume.
Wow.
And at number 3, with
Surprised.
52,014 votes, Arknights. And at number 2,
I knew it would be between Genshin and Muwa. I do think Muwa will win. And I think it's deserved for either, but I think Muwa's done a bit more.
with 128,000.
I've enjoyed Genshin a bit more personally. But, dude, I can't deny how much I fucking loved 2.x in Muwa. It was so goddamn good.
947 votes. Another Hoyoverse title, Genshin Impact.
A lot of
and
votes.
coming in at number 1 as the best gacha game of 2025 with
How many votes?
132,000.
Yeah, it was literally, dude, it was literally less than 10,000 votes apart. That's crazy. That's good.
290 votes. Of course, ladies and gentlemen.
Getting someone so obviously biased towards two of the games is a choice. Bro, he's just reading the fucking award out. He can't exactly rig it, right? They literally got the voice actor for Carter Thea to read out Wuthering Waves as one of the fucking awards. I mean, I don't think it matters who they get to read him out.
Gentlemen, it's the only one left. It's going to be Wuthering Waves. Congratulations, Wuwa. And congratulations.
Wuthering.
There were a lot of great contenders for Best Gacha Game of 2025. Arknights is the best strategy game
I think
the
it
genre
deserves
has
it.
to offer. Genshin Impact remains one of the best gacha games as a whole. Honkai Star Rail as well. Uma Musume has been an enormous breakout success this year, and Wuthering Waves has grown to such a significant height that nobody thought possible. Now let's talk about the best gacha game available right now on mobile.
Nowadays, cross-platform gachas have become all the rage, with many people preferring amazing graphics on a large HD screen rather than the limitations of a smaller device. But going back to our roots, there are many gachas that still offer an amazing experience for your phone, whether it's allowing you to play whenever, wherever, and optimizing the experience for mobile players worldwide.
We met at where did we meet? Oh God, was it the US or China? I can't remember. She's such a funny person, bro.
It's HKK, and it is my pleasure to present to you the award for the best mobile.
Oh, it's HKK? I thought it was AJ.
Gacha game of 2025.
Okay.
Our nominees are Arknights, Fate Grand Order, Honkai Star Rail, Love and Deep Space, Uma Musume.
I have no idea what's gonna win this, bro. I'll keep it a buck. I do not know. Maybe lads. I never play games on mobile. In fact, that's a lot. I play Where Winds Meet on mobile.
And the results are, at number 5 is Love and Deep Space with 22,583 votes.
Where's
at
my
number
mic
4
hat?
is Fate Grand Order with 47,119 votes. At number 3 is Arknights with 49,015 votes. At number 2 is Uma Musume with 55,493 votes. And the winner is, for Best Mobile Gacha Game of 2025, at number 1 is Honkai Star Rail with 72,834 votes. Congrats to all the winners.
GG.
These are games that tend to excel on mobile devices, or at the very least provide a great experience for mobile gamers. Love and Deep Space is effortlessly accessible on mobile. Fate Grand Order is a nice, simple experience as well. Arknights doesn't have a full PC version yet. Uma Musume's simplicity also shines through on mobile. And Honkai Star Rail, as a turn-based game, not only performs
Arknights doesn't have a full PC version yet?
As well on both PC and mobile, but it also doesn't require a lot of user input that would make it difficult to play or enjoy on mobile. Now let's talk Best Gacha Studio.
Oh, Ryuku. It's gonna be Kuro, bro. It's gonna be Kuro.
Gacha studios vary in terms of community engagement, free-to-play friendliness, generosity, whether they prioritize their players or their quarterly financials. Hi, my name is Ryuku Sensei, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Gacha Game Studio of 2025.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kuro.
Our nominees
There's no
are
question.
Cygames, known for Uma Musume, which came out to global this year. Hypergriff.
Out of all of these, dude, I would go between Hypergriff and Kuro, because I think both studios work very similarly to each other, and I think they both listen to the player base a lot, and I think they both have very good communication and make very good games.
Best known for their long-running game, Arknights, with Arknights Infield on the horizon. Kuro Games, known for both Punishing Grey Raven and Wuthering Waves. Manju, still going strong with Azure Lane, with many looking forward to the upcoming title, Azure Premilia. And also Shift Up, which was first known for Nikkei Goddess of Victory, but has made a massive splash on the global scene with Stellar Blade. At number 5 is Cygames with 18,420 votes. At number 4 is Manju with 21,819 votes. At number 3 is Hypergriff with 35,024 votes. At number 2 is Shift Up with 55,000.
Next year, dude, Hypergriff are going to be at least number 2, if not number 1. I guarantee it. Because I think Arknights Enfield is going to blow people away.
712 votes, which means coming in at number 1 as the best gacha game studio of 2025 is Kuro Games.
This was not a shock.
144,651 votes.
Not a shock.
Congratulations to Kuro Games.
It's always refreshing when gacha studios reward and appreciate their players.
Hoyo not even being there is wild. See, when people think best gacha studio, they typically think a lot of different reasons, right? They will think, they're not going to think for the content that gets put out in terms of like, is the story good? What they're going to think is, does the community listen to the player base? Do they give good rewards? And typically, a lot of people will answer no to both of those when it comes to Genshin. For ZZZ, it should have been. It's different teams, though. I need you all to understand something here. I need you to understand something. This is an award show based on popularity. Yes, Hoyo have done incredible things with ZZZ, but it doesn't matter when the player base of ZZZ isn't voting for him for stuff like this. And it's a much smaller player base if you're comparing it to other Hoyo games. Yeah, ZZZ is a small drop in the pond when it comes to Hoyoverse as a company. I will stand firm on this what I'm about to say right now. Zenless Zone Zero, and I say it all the time, Zenless Zone Zero is Hoyoverse's best created bit of media in terms of player enjoyment, I think. I think they are doing very positive things and positive changes. The only thing that worries me is a lot of people thought this when HSR dropped, and then it trailed off when ZZZ dropped. People are now saying it about ZZZ, and I'm worried that is it just going to be the case of like, it's going to feel like the best thing until the new thing comes out, and then it takes a backseat. We'll see. Because also ZZZ is definitely not the most popular game, but neither is Honkai Impact 3rd, and look how much love and attention that shit gets. So who knows?
HYTE Games has been doing so with many of their games. Manju with Azure Lane give more than they probably should. Hypergraph are very receptive and communicative.
Yep, they are.
Shift Up with both Nikke and Stellar Blade even are very generous and act in their players' best interest most of the time. And Kuro Games with Punishing Gray Raven and Wuthering Waves do more for their players and implement more quality of life improvements than almost any other gacha game out there.
Yep.
Now let's talk about the most anticipated gacha game.
Oh, Ananta. It's not even close. For me, it's Silver Palace, but Ananta's got to win this.
2026.
2026 is going to be an incredible year for gacha games. We have a major game releasing in what seems to be every single category. Open world, action combat, turn-based, narrative-driven, casual, slice of life, cozy, idle RPG.
Yep.
It is truly going to be a year that caters to every single type of gacha play.
I fucking love this guy. Josh Strive Hayes, or Says, whichever you watch. So good.
Welcome, I'm Josh Strive Hayes, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for most anticipated gacha game of 2025.
Yeah.
Our nominees are Arknight's Enfield, Azure Premelia.
Oh, I guess, yeah, Ananta's not even classified as gacha, is it? It's not even classified as a fucking gacha game. That's true. Fair.
Honkai Nexus Anima.
I keep thinking it is.
Neverness to Everness, Petite Planet, Silver Palace.
Vasapura is not going to be 2026, bro. I'm just putting that out there right fucking now. That shit is not even in the pipeline of being created. They were still hiring with that tech test that they showed. It's going to be Silver Palace that wins. Has to be. There's no way Honkai Nexus Anima wins. There's no way Petite Planet wins. Arknight's Enfield, I would imagine Arknight's Enfield is going to be in second place here, and Silver Palace will win.
And Vasapura.
I do.
At number 7 is Neverness to Everness with 12,000.
Wow, I'm surprised that's so low down. Holy shit. How the fuck is Vasapura winning that shit when all we saw was a 30-minute tech demo, which was actually a recruitment ad, bro?
1,000 votes. At number 6 is Petite Planet with 27,000 votes. At 5 is Silver.
I guarantee you Vasapura is not coming out in 2026.
Silver Palace with 30,800.
I'm sorry, what?
With 27,000 votes. At 5 is Silver Palace with...
Are we fucking high?
30,800 votes. At number 4 is Azure Premelia with 34,000 votes. At number 3 is Vasapura.
They say most anticipated, not for 2026. This is the 2025 Game Awards. I would assume it's going to be for fucking 2026. Vasapura that high, really? Wow. That surprises me a lot, dude. I gotta keep it a buck. I saw that shit. I know some people got like sponsored to react to it, because the other reason I find out about this shit, bro, is I load up YouTube and there's everybody within the first hour of that shit dropping is posting videos. And I watched it, dude. No, there was barely anything about it that like made me super excited. You spoiled it, Enfield won. Yeah, of course it did, bro. Of course it fucking did. Out of the rest of them, yeah. I'm very surprised Neverness to Everness is so low. Vasapura, I think it looks very pretty, and that is about all I'm looking forward to for that game. I think it looks very samey to a lot of stuff. It was literally a fucking job application form, basically. That thing was not even created to be a tech demo or a tech test. At the end of it, they had recruitment information to hire people to make the game. So that wasn't supposed to sell us on the game. I'm surprised it did for that many people. That's crazy.
With 45,000 votes, and at number 2 is Honkai Nexus Anima with 60,000 votes, and coming in at number 1 as the most anticipated gacha game
Enfield
of 2026
is
Arknight's Enfield.
Arknight's Enfield deserves the win here. I'm very surprised Silver Palace is so low. Clearly, Silver Palace need to do way more marketing.
Overwhelming 172,294 votes.
Deserved.
2026 has a lot of potential. Neverness to Everness with its urban open world, Petite Planet's cozy slice of life game style, Silver Palace's Victorian brawler combat, Azure Premelia's open world creature collection, Vasapura's more darker take on a supernatural theme, Honkai Nexus Anima being an amalgamation of auto battler, creature collector, and more. And finally, Arknight's Enfield's take on a semi-open world with factory construction as a focus. Yeah, There's a lot to look forward to. It is. And those are just scratching the
flying
surface.
horse.
And these are your categories and winners for the very first International Gacha Game Award Show of 2025. I had a lot of fun doing this. All the content creators involved.
It was very
a lot of fun
fun
doing this. I appreciate every single person that has been a part of this. All of you that are watching.
It was very, very good.
I hope that this is an
overwhelming,
resounding.
Like I say, dude, a lot of people might be thinking, wow, this was so rigged. This was so rigged. I know some people are saying it ironically, but there will be a lot of people thinking this is so rigged unironically. And guys, it's basically a test run of the first ever Gacha Game Awards for 2025. I'm telling you guys, if we get this shit shared around next year, imagine all the communities coming together and voting for what they want. But be honest, don't just shill your favorite game. If it's like best playable character death and you're voting Genshin Impact, don't be fucking stupid, right? Obviously. But I do feel like if people vote like with their hearts in what they think is actually true, I think a lot of these votes would be vastly different.
And we can do the same thing again at the end of 2026.
To be honest, votes are just going to make more tribalism. I don't think so. I can quite happily say that Arknights has incredible music, and I'm very glad it won. I can quite happily say I think Limbus Company are some of the best world building and character designs in gaming. I think it's made to bring people together, like Stick said in the beginning of this, rather than pitting people against each other. Just like, it's for fun. You ain't winning shit. You're not getting primos for this shit. Like, it's fine. It's just for fun.
Dedicated specifically to these game awards. If you want to go ahead, subscribe to that channel, look at each nominee individually, then you're more than welcome to, and I genuinely appreciate it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Stay flaccid.
Oh, I'm very flaccid right now. This is the most flaccid I've been in a very long time, Sticks.